I would like to make a toast. Firstly, I want to say thank you to all the family and friends joining us here tonight to witness the union of my beautiful best friend Fatima and her dear husband Emil. I want to say a special thank you to the Sabuni and Kufuri family for making this wedding day such the more special that it is. I also want to give a shout out to all our friends for getting this party together and making it just so fun. I knew Fatima was going to be my best friend ever since the first day of preschool when she convinced me that she was a princess, one of those enchanted stories, and I believed it. Ever since that day, I saw her 5 times a week, a minimum, and I really spent most of my time with her and shared almost all my memories with her. Even when we both moved out of the country and she moved to Britain and I moved to the US, I still managed to maintain our bond, and she did as well. We both put in so much effort into our friendship and made sure that it stayed stronger than ever. It's really hard to give up on a friendship this strong, especially after all the things that we've been through together. One of my favorite memories with her was when I went to London to visit her. So I went to Britain. I landed in London. She picked me up from the airport, and we had one day, only one day to spend in London. We had to make it all worth it because we were minors at the time and we weren't able to rent a hotel room as minors. And so I was running around with my carry-on bag all around the streets of London, trying to make sure that we see everything, we do everything that we can together. She made that day so special for me because she took me and let me see pretty much everything. Even at when it reached about 12 a.m., we had a coach to go back to Leeds, where she resides with her family, at 1. And so she said, we need to try these matcha cookies. And I was like, well, we're late. Like, we have to go and we have to catch a tube and then we have to catch the coach. And she was like, no, but they're really good and we need to try them. And I was like, okay. And so we ran to the place that we had to go to. And the place was packed, and we finally found a seat, and we sat down, and we ate it so hot, it was scorching, but we just had it anyway because we had to make it back. And on the way back, our Google Maps stops working because we run out of service. There was no service in the area, and so we're scrambling to find the direction or a service or somebody to ask, but it was so late, there was nobody in the streets, and I'm running around with my carry-on bag over people's feet, anybody that we saw. It was a disaster. However, we finally reached a good area and we found a family. And we ran to them and we were like, please, do you know where Victoria Coach Station is? And they said they couldn't speak English and French, but I'm not going to butcher that right now. And to our luck, Fatima is a language major, and so she spoke to them and she asked them where the coach station is, and they gave us directions, and we got there and we made it on time. But it was one of those stories where it's so frustrating at the time, but so funny to talk about afterwards. I really appreciate that, and I miss that so much. As children, we always talked about how our wedding day would be, what we would wear, what flowers we would hold, but most importantly, who we would spend our lives with. And I'm so happy to be able to stand here today and witness this beautiful union of, I'm so happy that she got to meet the love of her life, somebody that she rarely complains to me about, surprisingly, somebody that genuinely makes her happy, the happiest I've ever seen her, which is really the only reason why I'm willing to share my best friend. You're both such a beautiful couple, and I'm genuinely so happy for you. I really hope that I get to witness you both grow together and blossom and make each other better people. I really hope I get to hear about all the stories and the memories and make some more with you guys. Overall, I just want to say the best wishes to this beautiful couple and many more happy and healthy years of marriage to come. Thank you.